Nicole woke up an hour before her alarm went off. Instead of falling back asleep, she checked her phone to see if Mackenzie had sent her anything on Snapchat after Nicole had gone to bed. She hadn't. Nicole had sent her a Snapchat last night, which Mackenzie had opened, but not replied to. Nicole rolled over and went back to bed, thinking both about confessing her feelings towards Mackenzie and about how terrible an idea that would be. She got up again, 5 minutes before her alarm, and again checked her phone. Mackenzie had been online 20 minutes ago. Nicole wondered why that was. As Nicole got ready for the day, she thought of topics of conversation with Mackenzie for the bus. She could only think of the weather, which, according to the forecast, was going to be slightly warmer today. Nicole didn't know this for sure, though, as she hadn't been outside. As Nicole walked to the bus, she became anxious. The weather was not as warm as promised, meaning that her only topic of conversation was now worthless. What should she talk about? How the weather was colder than the forecast predicted? Or should Nicole resign herself to Mackenzie inevitably sitting down and falling asleep? No. Nicole was done. She couldn't take another day of this. Another day of finding excuses to go to Mackenzie's locker just to squeeze a few words out of her. Another day where the highs and lows were built around Nicole's time spent with her. Nicole remembered she had a calculus test that day, which she had spent much of the previous night studying for. Nicole was tired, but decided to walk around a bit, thinking the fresh air would do her some good. Nicole had not thought this plan through. She hadn't gone to school because of Mackenzie, so now Mackenzie was the only thing on her mind. Walking was another poor decision. Nicole only had a small breakfast and was already hungry again. Nicole had 1,000 yen in her wallet, her lunch money, plus 40 yen left over from yesterday. She wished she had more, but knew that wasn't an option at this point, so she went to get a cheap breakfast. Nicole was never sure exactly what it was about Mackenzie. She had never had a crush on a girl before, much less one so intense. Perhaps, just because Mackenzie was a girl, this one felt different. Or perhaps not.
Nicole!
Shit, Nicole thought. It was Dylan, who sits by Nicole in chemistry and always chews with his mouth open.
Hi, Dylan. What are you doing?
I did school. You?
Me too.
Do you mind if I sit?
Nicole did immensely.
No, go right ahead.
I'm gonna order some food. Do you want anything?
No, actually, I'd rather
Waiter!
not.
So why'd you ditch school?
It's a long story. You?
Math test. I didn't study. You know, I don't mind long stories though, and we both have a few hours to kill.
Dylan was, unfortunately, right.
I really don't want to get into it.
You know, it might be better to get it off your chest. Whatever it is.
Fine, whatever. This goes without saying, but you can't tell anybody about this, particularly the person this concerns.
What's up?
I ditched school today because I really like Mackenzie.
You're gay?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Well, who else knows?
No, Dylan, it's fine.
I won't tell anybody. Thank you for trusting me.
You can stop now.
Oh, sorry. So, Mackenzie?
I guess.
Isn't she straight though?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's why I ditched school. I waste every day trying to spend as much time with her as I can, even though I know it's all for nothing. That's as far as we're ever gonna get.
Well, shoot. I mean, that just sucks. I'm sorry, dude.
Yeah.
What was Mackenzie going to tell her friends? Mackenzie had rehearsed the conversation in her mind probably 100 times. During lunch, she would ask Zoe and Lisa to go with her to get a drink. She'd say, "I have something to tell you. We're so close now that it's sort of weird that you guys don't know." Say 2 simple words, and that would be that. But nothing really went according to plan.
Shit.
She had forgotten her lunch money that day. Realizing that her mom was likely going to pass on her way to work, Mackenzie decided to walk to another part of town.
Mackenzie, what are you doing here?
Nathan is another kid from school, but Mackenzie found it odd to run into him out of school, seeing as he never wasted a moment to flaunt his perfect attendance record, a move many found to be both obnoxious and pathetic.
I should ask you the same question.
What, with the attendance and all? 6 years was a good run, but alas, all things must come to an end. I even showed up that one time I had walking pneumonia. But my parents had to take me out of school today so I could meet the Prime Minister. But I ask you again, why are you here?
I ditched school today.
Interesting. Tell me more.
Nathan, I don't want to talk about it if that's all right.
Don't be like that, Mackenzie. Come on. You can tell me.
No, come on, just drop it and keep going wherever you were going.
Now, you can't have me do that, can you? I mean, you not telling me, it's gotten me more curious. Do your parents know about this?
What do you think?
Ah, so they don't.
No shit. Why are you doing this, Nathan?
I'm not complicated, Mackenzie. I'm just genuinely curious.
And I still don't want to talk about it.
Well, you can go ahead and tell me. Or I can go ahead and call your mom and tell her that you're not at school.
Are you kidding me?
I mean, you are breaking God knows how many rules.
I broke one rule.
And don't you think your mom deserves to know that?
Nathan, please.
Why shouldn't I?
Do I even need to say?
Apparently. Why shouldn't I call your mom and tell her that you're lying to her?
Because...
And we're back at the start. So you tell me, or I tell her.
Nathan, you're not gonna call my mom.
If you say so.
This is so stupid. This whole Mackenzie thing. I mean, I know rationally that it's never gonna go anywhere, but I don't know. Some part of me is still holding out.
Well, I mean, that's sort of the way these things go.
Do you think it's love?
Nah, you'd be careful there. At the end of the day, it's up to you to decide what it is or it isn't. And if you think like that, then, well, it's that.
But I mean, I told you I've never...
I don't know. I mean, this might just be me, but if you're constantly going out of your way to fight it, then that ain't love. That's like obsession. I don't know.
Are they not the same thing?
Dude, why do you expect me to know?
You're right. I'm sorry. I don't know. What do you think I should do, though?
Honestly, you need to stop talking to her. I don't think I need to be the one to tell you that this isn't healthy, and talking to her is only going to make it worse.
I mean...
You don't trim weeds. You yank them out so they can't grow back.
Until when?
Until nothing. If you keep talking to her, it's just going to come back like a bad rash. Trust me, this isn't something you wait out.
But I still want to be her friend, though.
Do you? You just want to, like, spend time with her so you can quietly fawn over her.
What's that?
It's my mom. Reminding me about the Find My Friends. Listen, I hate to ask you to leave, but quiet introspection's gonna look a lot better than breakfast with a girl.
Well, bye. Thanks for everything.
Go, quick!
Nicole figured it might be for the best to get out of this part of town, so she took a train across the bay.
次は永田町です。有楽町線、南北線、銀座線、丸の内線はお乗り換えください。
Nicole?
Hey, dude.
Nicole, for the life of her, could not remember his name.
How are you doing?
He's a freshman, right? Nicole thought.
I'm all right. What are you doing? You look a bit...
Grieving. I was grieving. I asked this girl Anne. You know Anne, right?
Sure.
She didn't.
Well, I asked her out yesterday. She said no.
So you ditched for today as well?
I didn't ditch for today, Nikki. I'm not going back. I'm running away.
You're kidding, right?
I can't bear to go back to any of it. Imagine what everyone must think.
Probably that Anna didn't want a relationship.
Anna? Anna? You don't know my pain.
So you're actually running away?
I left a note on the shoe cubby this morning.
Jesus.
Hey, you know, I thought we were friends. You're just as helpful as the others.
There are more people we know here?
I've run into 5 or 6.
Is anybody, like, at school today?
What does it matter? Whether they are or whether they're not, everyone still hates me.
You're being a bit hard on yourself, buddy. They probably don't care.
Even if they don't, what's done is done.
You can literally just train home right now.
I suppose, but...
Go home. Even if they do care, they'll get over it. It'll get better with time.
What will I say to Anne?
Dude, leave.
Shit, are you kidding me? Mom? I didn't go to school today. Mom, just let me go home and I promise I'll explain everything. I'll tell you when I get home. Mom, I know you're mad, but I'll explain when I get home. Just let me get home. Mom?
Why the hell did I ditch? Nicole thought. At the end of the day, was she much better than that freshman? Was she worse than that freshman? What on earth was his name? Either way, it was nearly 4, the time that Nicole would normally get home, so she figured she'd head back. What the fuck?
Mackenzie? Oh, hi, Nicole. Are you alright? You look a bit morose.
Morose?
Can we sit down and talk or something?
Yeah, sure.
So you did school today as well?
I don't think there's anybody who didn't.
You run into people as well?
So, why'd you ditch?
I'm gay. And I ditched school because I was going to tell my friends, and I guess that didn't happen. Are you alright? I don't know. Remember Nathan? Unfortunately. I ran into him, and he started asking why I ditched. Obviously, I wasn't going to tell him. So then he threatened to call my mom if I didn't tell. I thought he was lying.
What the hell?
Yeah, he's a bigger dick than I thought. Either way, I'm just gonna call my mom asking what happened.
What'd you say?
I did. I told her I'd talk to her when I got home.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you think they'll be okay with it?
I don't know, but ditching school was definitely not a good way to warm them up to it.
That's awful. I'm so sorry.
What about you? Why did you ditch?
I had a math test I didn't study for.
Oh.
So, pretty much just as important reason. Hey, I mean, it's still valid, I guess.
I don't want to be called a lesbian. I don't know, it just doesn't sound right, you know? I don't have a problem with the word or anything, but I never thought I'd get called it. Even if I am.
Spend your whole life thinking about this other group. It's not that you dislike them, it's just you aren't them. Until you are.
That's about right. What time is it?
About 4:30.
I should probably get going. Lady isn't gonna help anything. I hope we can get some food before we sit down and talk. I'm starving.
Why?
I forgot my lunch money. Today hasn't really been my day.
Yeah.
Here,
How about we go to the 7-Eleven up there?
is that all the cash you have?
Yeah, it's fine. I ate already.
Thanks, Nicole. You're a really good friend.
Whatever happens, you'll be fine, alright? Message me when it's over.
I will.
Thanks for everything. It's 200 yen. Don't worry about it. Oh. I didn't feel like it. I'll see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow.
Why didn't Nicole say anything? Was she scared? Why on earth was she scared? Everything went perfectly. Hell, more perfectly than Nicole could have ever hoped for. But she had kept her mouth shut the entire time. Nicole supposed that, in the moment at least, it was for the best. After all, Mackenzie was in the middle of a crisis. It wasn't Nicole's turn. Sometimes, she figured, you have to put your personal feelings aside and just help a friend.